cereal review.
It has taken me a very long time to find these. The Lucio O's. And it's kind of funny how it's actually pronounced. It's Lucio O's. I'm more prescribed to calling them Lucios. I think that just has a better ring to it. It rolls off the tongue a little bit better. Family size. This is the only one that they had. The box art is pretty cool. It's got like a game on, you draw, fill out some stuff on the back. The flavor is Sonic Vanilla. I don't know what that means. But I actually told myself that I just wanted it for the box. I wasn't going to actually eat them. But hey, I thought I would try to do that on here. Yeah, and okay, this one's funny because it says you can get a free loot boost, and it's actually pretty convoluted of what you have to do. There's like a whole bunch of steps to get. You can get a loot box, but it's not like, oh, here's code for loot box. No, you gotta do all this stuff. I don't know why. Actually, I know why. I just figured it out. It's because they don't want you to just go into the store and maybe you could put the picture. What I was thinking was they could put a code on the box or inside the box, and you could get your loot boxes that way. But then people will just open these up in the store and just take the code and not buy the cereal. If you buy the cereal and then you actually show them the receipt, then wow. And you can get a free album too. There's a bunch of cool stuff. I just really like the box. It kind of reminds me of the I think it was there's just a spray that mentions it in the game. Thought that was pretty funny. But yeah, overall cool design. I liked it. I'll probably put it somewhere. And let's actually try the cereal. I'm probably not gonna eat all of it. I'm just gonna taste it. And I wish I got a smaller box because the family size at the top is kind of funny. But the art is pretty cool. That's what I really liked about it. Oh, it smells good. Right off the bat, it smells like Cheerios. It smells like Cheerios and sugar and vanilla. So I guess that's what the Sonic Vanilla is supposed to taste like. You get the Cheerio smell more than the vanilla smell, and it smells a little bit sweet. But then it just kind of goes away. Like, just the initial opening the box, you get all of it, and then it's gone. So that's what the cereal looks like on the box. But if you take it out and you look at it, got two pieces of it here. It's actually a little bit darker. It looks a lot like Fruit Loops. I don't know if you can really tell the difference between what it actually looks like. It says enlarged to show texture, but you can see there's a lot of sugar on there. And it looks a lot like Fruit Loops. I haven't had cereal in a very long time. It tastes exactly, it's the texture of Fruit Loops. Because Fruit Loops are a little bit softer. They're a little bit more tender. Cheerios always came across to me as crunchy initially when this is the dry taste test. They have the texture of Fruit Loops, but they taste like Cheerios. Because Cheerios are a little bit more crunchy, a little bit more grainy. You get the vanilla, and you get like a has a weird aftertaste. It's like it's burnt. You get the sugar, but it's... You ever taste like raw vanilla extract? I accidentally did that one time. It's not very good. That's what these kind of taste like. They taste... It's so weird. It's like a Fruit Loop. You think it's going to be like a Fruit Loop or like an Apple Jacks. Apple Jacks are pretty good. It has that consistency. And it starts off like that. But then the flavor just kind of nosedives in it. It's kind of bitter. Like a bitter raw vanilla aftertaste. Well, that's the dry taste test. Let's see how they do in a bowl. So, just gonna do a little bit here. I mean, they look nice. They remind me a lot of like Apple Jacks. Here. I'm using unsweetened almond milk because I'm a little sickly boy. But yeah, I've been trying to get a hold of these for a while. They were supposed to come out in like December of this year, 2019, I think it was. They're supposed to come out. And I've been looking for them everywhere. I finally found them at Target the other day. Oh, I'd like to have you know that this cereal is rated T for teen. Just so any of our younger viewers out there know, you gotta be a little bit older to try this cereal. Okay, so the sweetness goes into the milk, and I mean the milk, the almond milk definitely helps it go down, but they're not any better. It still has this funky aftertaste, almost like a bitter, kind of like a burnt aftertaste, but that could just be the vanilla. They're not good. Who made these? I think they're by Kellogg's. Are they? Who made these? Just says vanilla flavored cereal. Kellogg's. Yeah, these are made by Kellogg's. I don't want to spill it. I mean, they look nice. They get a little bit more mellow the longer they're in the milk. They don't hold their crunch very long. But they're firm enough to still be enjoyable. You kind of do have to let them kind of mellow out in the milk for a little bit. Because now they just taste like plain Cheerios. There's nothing about them that really sticks out. Yeah, I don't know how to describe them, honestly. I was leaning more towards Fruit Loops at the beginning, but now they're just kind of turning into, they're just green and yellow Cheerios. They're not bad. I mean, I don't eat cereal anymore, but if somebody handed me a bowl of these and for breakfast, I wouldn't complain. I mean, if there was nothing else to eat, there's nothing here to get me excited about them other than the tie-in. So, I mean, as like a piece of like Overwatch memorabilia, I think it's worth it. I think it's pretty cool. Lucio is one of my favorite characters from the game, and other than that, I think I can't recommend it for the cereal. I'm sorry. I don't know. Yeah, these aren't a win on the taste. I'm sorry, Overwatch and Kellogg's. Clearly, they put all their effort into the art of the box. Yeah, I'm not even gonna. And I mean, it doesn't really add anything to the milk. Just a teensy bit of sweetness. They are holding their texture after being in the milk a while, which I always appreciate. But overall, very bland and kind of I don't know. Felt like they could have done a little bit more with that, been a little bit more experimental. But these, yeah, like I said, these are just green and yellow Cheerios. There's nothing really that exciting about them, which is unfortunate, but whatever. But yeah, other than that, pretty cool. I'm sad the box tore a little bit when I was trying to open it, which is kind of disappointing, but yeah, I'm definitely not gonna. I'm really not gonna eat the rest of those. So yeah, there you go.